pleased we got a win tonight. It's exciting to get that win. Didn't come out very excited or didn't do well on offense early, which that's disappointing. But our defense played excellent tonight. I thought offense, we won the middleweight. We were plus 14 in the middleweight. The second half, we started to drive the football more and settled in a little bit. These kind of games can go one or two ways. We played very ugly early, but we got a chance to play a lot of guys, which we need to do, and got some quality reps to those guys that can help us in the future. So we're moving on to Coastal right now. The coaching staff will stay in tonight and watch this tape, and we'll get ready for Coastal tomorrow morning.
David Ware, 247 Sports. Sean, what was it that got accomplished today? What are the kind of the positive takeaways that you made notes on?
Well, I thought our defense played very fast. We tackled very well, pursued the football. Offense, we started very slow. But I thought as it went on, we really made some crucial plays. We weren't very good in third down tonight. I thought we blocked fairly well. They were putting two more guys in the box, something they hadn't shown on tape all year long. But we got a chance to play some young guys, and some of those young guys can help us out here the next 4 weeks of the regular season. But I thought Kanye played very well. I thought Ryan Burr came in and moved the ball. You can see he's a different player than Chase. He can really beat you with his feet when he has to. I thought some of our young linebackers played well. Santana Hopper made some plays in there, and I thought Broderick Gooch played very well at anchor position on the outside linebacker. But again, those are tough games. It wasn't fun to watch. I know it wasn't fun for our fan base to watch early on. It wasn't fun for the head coach to watch. So we came in at halftime, made some adjustments, and moved on. So this game is over, and we're going for Coastal.
Going to that offensive, kind of stutter at the start of the game, you guys scored on every drive where you didn't have a mistake, but there was a penalty, a turnover, something that went wrong on a lot of those drives. How much of that was the fact that they were sticking a lot of guys just right up between the tackles versus things that you would look at and say those were unforced errors on our part?
Well, a little bit of both. Anytime you have 4 penalties in the first half and a turnover, that was a great play with that linebacker. It was a run-pass option. The linebacker stepped up, and that's Chase's read to throw to the number 3 receiver, and he went back and made a great play. If we had to overgo Chase, probably would hand the football off. But the self-inflicted injuries, we can't have self-inflicted penalties. We can't have that. You get behind the chains. You really can't sequence your downs as we would like to make sure you had a chance to go on third and fourth down. But you can't have the penalties. And that's sloppy football. And we've talked about that all week long. You cannot play sloppy football in these kind of games where this is the way it's going to look. But in saying that, Robert Morris came out and played very well the first half. And that coach does a great job, and our thoughts and prayers with their player that had a neck injury. We got great word that he's fine. He's moving all extremities, and very happy for him.
Last question for me. Nick Hampton, not very present tonight, except on the sidelines, certainly cheering his teammates on. What was behind the decision relative to his playing time?
We wanted to hold him out. We wanted to hold Nick Hampton out, Trey Cobb, Ethan Johnson. We really wanted to limit Tyler Bird's play in their inside linebacker, and we wanted to get some young guys some reps, and we felt we could do that. But it was just with Nick, we wanted to hold him out this game. He's fine. He's full speed, and he'll be back tomorrow for Tuesday practice.
Coach, I know you addressed it somewhat already, but this is the second game in a row because against Georgia State, it took a quarter for your guys to really kind of get going. So is there anything you can pinpoint or anything that needs to be worked on that can kind of correct, the slow starts?
No, I think it starts with me. We have to make sure our team is ready to play. But if you remember early in the season, we started really fast and couldn't finish games. Now we're starting slow and finishing plays. So somewhere in the middle is a happy medium that we have to get squared away as coaches. And we can call the game better to give ourselves a chance to perform better, put players in the right position to be successful. But we'll take a really hard look tonight at what we can do better as a coaching staff on all 3 phases of the football game.
And lastly for me, Coach, this is arguably your toughest stretch of the season at Coastal and at Marshall. So as a coaching staff, how do you get your team ready for that stretch?
It's very simple. Every team we play has a chance to win the conference championship. And they remember November. And how we play in November is what this team's going to be remembered for.
Thank you, Coach.
Sean, how much going into the game preparation-wise were you getting Berger ready to have some significant action today, and has that kind of been your plan with these 2 games to get the 2 and 3 quarterbacks, some playing time and get them up to speed in actual game situations?
Well, first and foremost, we want to make sure we have enough big enough lead to put Ryan in. Ryan missed 3 weeks of practice with some illness that he missed practice, and he was rusty in some ways, but it was good to see him go out there and move the ball some. I think our fan base and everyone in the stands saw him. He can really run and give us that dimension we need to be successful. And that's not Chase's forte. Chase is a pocket passer. He's really not going to beat you with his feet and get you 5-10 yards. And then with Ryan, if he pulls it, he can get you 20 or 30 or take it the distance.
How important is it for you guys to have those two guys ready to go, McBride and Berger?
It's very important. In today's game, you better have 3 and 4 quarterbacks ready to play, and that's what we have to do. And we haven't been in a game this year that we could, except the Citadel. We were up, I believe, 40 points. We put Brady McBride in, but anytime you can get your backup quarterback to get some significant playing time, then he played a quarter and a half, and overall I was pleased with Ryan. Except one play went the wrong way, but it's his first play of college football. I remember my first play of college football. You might remember this. I jumped off sides my first play of college football. So we have something in common, and we'll get that corrected.
Coach, last week you had said that you felt like your defense was really kind of finding their identity. I know you alluded to it a little bit earlier, but do you feel like they've taken steps forward after last week and after tonight?
I do. I'm pleased with our defense. The defensive side of the football. I think it really shows that we're tackling better. We're taking better angles. We're practicing that all week long. As far as pursuit drills, tackling drills, we've simplified some things to put our guys in a better position to make plays. I think we're seeing it tonight. But overall, I thought our defense played very well, which they should have tonight. But they really kept us in the game early in the first half.